And what's cracking, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Kresha, and this is today's... This is not a daily video. This is today's live stream. How's it going, everyone? How's it going, you guys? Is the bull run over? What are your thoughts? Let's put a poll. Let's put a poll. I want to see what you guys think. Goodness. I'm in some of these altcoin consortiums out there. The kind of FUD. Jeez Louise. I'm going to ask you guys. Is the bull run over? Yes. Oh, are you doing it? Okay, Sean's got it right there. Okay, well, thanks, Sean. I didn't see him there. Okay, he's got it. Go, chime in, chime in. Okay, you know what? Let's begin. Let's start this party. In 3, 2, 1. Cue the mango intro, please, Krisha. How's it going, you guys? Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to the Mango Grove. Price action is looking shaky, as you can see. The right-hand side of my bar right here. For you, it should, yeah, for you, it's right. But it's red across the sea. But I want to see what you guys have to think. Is the bull run over? Is this the end? 8% of you says yes. 8. 93% of you says no. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give you guys some time to chime in on that. Let's see who we have in here in the meanwhile. Chris Glock is in here. Hello, hello. Ariza, how's it going? Frank the Tank. Frank, by the way, is our newest seedling. He just joined the seed community, the seed program a couple of days ago. Very, very happy to have you, Frank. He's always been so enthusiastic, and he's been in the Mango community, and you can see him. He's there day in and day out in the chat, and he's trying to learn. So, Frank, you're about to have a game-changing year with the seed program. I am very excited for you. It's always good to, it's like when you start, when you're recommending a really, really, really good movie to someone, right? And the thing is that you've seen it before and you wish you could experience it all over again from the beginning, just not knowing any of it. It's that. It's like that. So you're about to, well, you're in for a treat. Stanton is in here. How's it going, Stanton? Blag. Who else? Sean, of course. Sean is the mango way. He's controlling it. So any good questions for Sean, you know who to tag. Manjuro, how's it going? I am Bumblebee. Hello, hello. Oh, Abdullo says that's the end of me waiting for you, but you finally hear us. So the thing is that, guys, when I was setting up the stream, I fat fingered the publish button. I was supposed to sort of schedule it, but then I'm just like, oh, tut, publish. Voila. Okay, are we guys ready to begin? That's amazing, Manjuro. Okay, are we ready? Can you guys see the chat, by the way? Yes, you can. All right, so first things first. We are currently 9 days away from the Bitcoin halving. 9 days away. Now let's check the poll. 9 days away from one of the biggest events. Is this the end? 17% of you says that yes, this is the end of the bull run. Even though, you know, we're not really at the Bitcoin halving or even past the Bitcoin halving, 17% of you, that's very interesting. 83% of you says no. You guys are still hopeful. Imagine if that said 9 months. I know, no, it's 9 days. It's not. I feel like everyone is just like, huh, Bitcoin halving, like it comes every year. Guys, this is a once every 4 years. Once every 4 years. This is a very, very important event. No, I didn't get it. Now you can't really explain the joke to me. It's always sucky when you gotta explain the joke to someone. Shorty Gunner says 17% have no idea. Oh, I see now, Bumblebee. I see now. Yeah, so Diddler Van says on Binance it says 8 days and 13 hours. The thing about the Bitcoin halving, guys, it's not based on time, it's based on block height, right? As soon as the Bitcoin network achieves, the Bitcoin blockchain achieves a block height of 840,000 blocks, all right, that's when the halving actually takes place. So every duration you see as far as the next Bitcoin halving is concerned, it is an estimate, or a fair estimate of when to expect the block height to reach 840,000. Right now, the current block height is at 838,800. So this is where we're at. So this is the current estimate. It's going to be somewhere in this range of 9 to 10, 11 days. Oh, Ian, you finally made it, buddy. For those of you who are in this chat but you guys are struggling to type, you gotta first make a YouTube account, and then are you able to access the live stream, live chats. Just a quick, YouTube is not very specific with these things, so you gotta figure that out. How's it going, Ghosting? So yeah, once again, guys, Bitcoin halvings, I've had them marked out on my chart right here, okay? Usually we often get a red month, either leading into the halving, on the month of the halving, or 1 month after the halving. So far, if you look at Bitcoin's entire run up all the way from 16K all the way to, well, $70,000, so far, leading into the halving event, we've had a total of 3, 6, 7 months. This is going to I mean, it's still just April 12th. This might end up being the first red month for Bitcoin. But all is not lost, because once again, guys, if I zoom out, every dip opportunity on the monthly timeframes, every red candle on the monthly timeframes have often proved to be a buy the dip opportunity for Bitcoin, right? And as far as, so if I really have to answer the poll, is this the end? Man, 26% of you says it's the end. Guys, wow. Okay. But yeah, if I'm looking at the historical data and I'm looking at where we are and what the implications of the event actually mean, it's bullish. I mean, Bitcoins have Bitcoin supply, that the mining rewards get cut in half, right? So this is going to be, historically, this has been a bullish event. You've never, at least people who've actually managed to jump in on the halving have never gone wrong. But ultimately, guys, if you want to catch those good levels, that's where your TA is going to pay. Wolvie, you made it. Why am I lost on this conversation that's happening in the live chat? Diddler says it is the continuation of the beginning. Might be, might be. I have some really, really interesting things to show you guys, especially given the length of the cycle from the previous bottom, okay, to where we are. So we're going to be going over that historical sort of reference, and I think that this might actually be the most bullish run throughout Bitcoin's history so far in this current time span. So I'm going to tell you exactly what it is that I'm looking at. There's going to be a primary focus on that. But in addition to that, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to everyone who actually showed up in the Last Seed Clubhouse. Guys, the Last Seed Clubhouse was absolutely insane because we had Mock actually show off a deadly freaking indicator, right? Which is the Mango Lifeline indicator. And this is it right here, the Mango Lifeline. It is live, okay? There is currently an early bird sale going on. It is only for 48 hours, however. All right, so for seedlings, for those of you who actually watched that, you were there in the Seed Clubhouse chat, this is your opportunity. Jump in right now, because this is actually going to be a double sort of early bird pricing, because not only is the pricing at an early bird sale, all right, there's also a Mango Lifeline coupon that you can use, only valid for the next 48 hours. All right, for those of you who are still stumped on the Mango Lifeline indicator, this is insane. Let me just show it to you, okay? Let's get on over to Bitcoin. Actually, Bitcoin on the daily time frame. The Mango Lifeline is going to be a lifeline when it comes to really positioning for your trades. All right, it is, I've been using it, I've been playing around with it, and it's been blowing my freaking mind so far. Let's go ahead and bring it up. All right, I'm gonna switch off all my other lines. So this indicator essentially, it just serves it to you on a platter. It tells you if the asset that you're trading on any given time frame has a bullish or a bearish bias, just based on the colors of the candles right here. Not just that, guys, when you have identified that something is bullish or bearish, what is your next step as a trader? What is your next step? Should I be buying here? Should I be waiting on the bid? Right, you're looking for the next bid levels. Well, it gives you buy opportunities right here based on the bias of that chart. Is it bullish? Is it bearish? Right now, Bitcoin has a bullish bias, right? It gives you the opportunities. Where should you be looking to bid? What is that bid level that's going to be super, super, super easy for you to manage? Okay, so you can see the buy opportunities right here, but in addition to that, what's the next step that you're looking for? Okay, if I buy here, what is my invalidation? Well, you also have your invalidation prices right here, just smacked out for you dynamically. All right, literally, you're gonna see this price. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna really test it out for you, but this freaking blew my mind. This blew everyone's mind in the Seed Clubhouse chat. I've been playing around with it. I am so, so, so excited to present this to you. But yeah, it gives you the invalidation as well, all right? Because as far as traders, it's always a step process. Is it bullish or is it bearish? Where should I buy? Okay, when am I wrong? When am I wrong? That is such an important question, right? Gives you the invalidation. In addition to that, it tells you what the next targets are that you should be gunning for. As a swing trader, this is a freaking dream, all right? Mock is the brain behind this. For those of you wondering, this is Mock's creation. So we are very, very excited for this. He freaking killed it. He's been working very hard on the indicator. So go ahead and check it out, guys. You'll find this on the mangoway.com/lifeline. The early bird, I'm going to tell you this right now, 48 hours. That's it, 48 hours. Okay, so for those of you, seedlings especially, I know we got a lot of questions. If you're interested, now's the time to jump in. We will, of course, be going over the indicator as we go through all of the analysis in this live. But yeah, so far, what is the indicator telling us as far as Bitcoin's price action is concerned? Right, first of all, guys, Bitcoin, we're seeing a series of higher lows on this entire daily consolidation. All right, and I feel like people are getting, this is something that Sean said, people are getting complacent on Bitcoin right now, right? It is grinding, the volatility is sort of drying out a bit, but every time volatility compresses, what can we look for as traders next? We can look for that next volatility expansion, right? And right now, that's what Bitcoin is doing. So Sean was actually mentioning, he's like, you know, Bitcoin is grinding and people are getting super, super, super complacent on Bitcoin. How many of you guys are actually ready for the next impulsive move? Because that is Bitcoin's classic signature, right? It'll grind, 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 volatility compresses, and then boom. So right now, according to the Mango Lifeline indicator, these are good buy opportunities. And what I really like about this is that it sort of zones it out for you, right? You have the buys, but now you have an entire buy zone just set out for you right here. Not just that, as a trader, I know that, okay, if it actually manages to break below my buy zone, all right, I look at that as, all right, you know, for the time being, I'm sort of wrong on that trade. So far, it's giving me the invalidation close as well. And what I really like about it is that if it breaks the invalidation close, notice what happens. We're breaking the lows as well, right? So it tells me exactly when I'm wrong. And more importantly, with invalidations as well, guys, when it's smacked out on your chart, you cannot make excuses for yourself in terms of holding shitcoin bags, right? Oftentimes what I see new traders do is that they'll actually get into a trade, the trade goes against them, all right? And now they have like this invalidation, say Bitcoin at 62.3K, that's the invalidation. They've written it down and everything, all right? Prices break, all right? They break 62.3. And what the trader ends up doing, especially if they're new, they look at that and be like, oh no, but then it hasn't broken this wick low right here, so I'm gonna wait for that. Then it breaks this wick low right here, oh no. They'll go ahead and then draw in some other bullish pattern for themselves, trying to basically justify them being in the position. All right, that's what that does for you. However, with this now, when you have the invalidations just plain clear on your chart, try and make an excuse for this. What's your excuse? And what's cool about the seedlings, this is essentially going to help you with your, this is going to work so well with the risk management system that we have in the seed program, right? Now you suddenly have additional inputs for that, right? You get to approach the risk management system with a lot more potency, with a lot more information, right? Now, just to show you also, once again, I'm really excited for this, guys. You have no idea. I've been playing around with this all freaking day, and let me get on over to Bitcoin USD right here. Okay, daily time frame. This should work. I'm trying to do a replay for you guys. Check this out, eh? This is so freaking cool. Mock, you freaking killed it with this, man. Freaking killed it with this. All right, check this out. I'm gonna go ahead, turn on the indicator right here. Now, this is Bitcoin at $52,000, right? It's the bias is bullish. Gives you targets to the upside. You have your buy opportunities as well. Came down, wicked at the buy opportunity, hit the first target. Okay, you also have your invalidation. Tells you when you're wrong. It tells you, okay, if Bitcoin breaks $48,000, you're freaking wrong on your trade. Get the hell out, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and hit play. Check this. All right, buy opportunity. There we go, bounce. Boom. Target 1, target 2. We've broken the next targets, and notice how it's moving dynamically. All right, so it's also keeping you objective the entire time. Like, you're seeing these targets move with you. So that this one hit $69,000 as the first target, got rejected, came down to the freaking buy opportunity at 62.4K. Right there. Everything, it sets in a perimeter for your trades. Right, so this can get very, very, very powerful, especially when coins start getting into blue sky breakouts as well. Right, because at that point, what are you thinking as a trader? Shit, have I missed my bid? Should I be bidding here, or should I wait? Think about something like this. You switch it on, it tells you where the next buy opportunities are. Right, it also gives you your bias on a platter. It's amazing. You can use it on any coin, guys, any coin. Just pull it up, you can use it on any coin. But Mock, you freaking killed it with this one, guys. Big round of applause to Mock. Like, he's been working really, really hard on this. It's gonna freaking kill it this cycle. Everyone can use it. I am Bumblebee. He says, can we Sproutlings use it as well? Yeah. I mean, this is going to be positional management for you guys. Everything is freaking moving dynamically. As we go through the altcoins as well, I will be pulling up this indicator once again. I don't want to sort of jump the gun. We'll first dissect Bitcoin, and then I'll pull it up on the rest of the altcoins. But I want you to check this out, okay? So now Bitcoin on the daily time frame, I'm going to sort of we can play this a bit more. Let's go. Okay. Just so now you can see target 1. Oops, okay. Right. Blue sky breakout at that point because we reached all-time high, 73.7k. Buy opportunity, bounced on the buy opportunity, target 1. Look at that. Guys, the buy opportunities have been freaking fantastic. Your invalidation also moves up, okay? As soon as a structure is formed, it takes all of this information into account to give you proper variables for your trade setups. Right? You can see it in action right here. It is freaking fantastic. Chris Glock is like, Mock, you should make it 10 times more expensive for businesses. Other than naughty YouTube channels will start using it. Really? Seriously, Chris, seriously. That's why even the early bird access right now, this is technically a double access that we have, a double early bird sale that we have, because this is already discounted, okay, the price. In addition to that, you're getting the coupon as well, but like I said, because this is too good a deal, it's only here for 48 hours. All right, and in fact, the lifetime access, this has limited seats. We are considering knocking off the lifetime access. I know that many of you guys like lifetime access for your indicators, so that's why we have it on for now, but that's still tentative. Okay, so you can go ahead and check it out, themangoway.com, themangoway.com/lifeline, links in the description, including the coupon code. Go ahead and check it out. I am freaking, this is what I've been doing. For those of you wondering, Krisha, Sean, where the hell have your live streams been? Okay, we haven't, I have been playing around with this, so I'm just like, everything else on the back burner. Let me get excited. I'm seeing some amazing trades on here. Let's go. All right, so yeah, this has had my attention now for a very long time. Yeah, no, you can use it because think about it. It sets in, these are also, you can look at this as, you know, your support, informed support and resistances based on price action moving dynamically. Now it's taking in the volatility, it's taking in the momentum, it's taking in all of this new information that you're not relying on historic data for. This is information today, right now. All right, that's how these variables are printed out for you. Okay, now check this out though. This is the daily time frame. Right now, the Lifeline is telling us, hey, this is a buy opportunity at 68.5k, right? And I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, if we start closing underneath this next buy opportunity right here, 66.4k, at that point, guys, notice what happens there, right? You can see like a bunch of things really playing out here. We got confluence there with the bottom of the diagonal, which also marks out what? The symmetrical triangle-like formation that literally everyone and their grandmas have been talking about, right? We start breaking that, then yeah, we're coming down even further, right? So I really like looking at this as 2 invalidations technically. This would be my hard stop loss, the actual invalidation close, but closing underneath that second buy opportunity right there, right? For me, in this juncture on Bitcoin's chart right now, that would be like a closer invalidation for my trade. So that's what it gives you. Like, you can get so much information just out of this. But in addition to this, like, even if you get on over to the weekly time frame, right? I'm gonna knock off everything else. Gonna knock this off, weekly time frame. And yes, you can use this on any time frame, and it changes dynamically based on the time frame that you are trading on. Why does this help? Because guys, depending on the time frame you're trading on, the amount of time you need to spend managing your trades varies, okay? If you're trading on the lower time frames, you have to spend that much more time on trade management than if you were trading the higher time frames. If you're trading the higher time frames, you're likely a trend trader. As a trend trader, you should not be getting in and out of trades constantly on a daily basis. You're not a trend trader at that point. In fact, you should not be even freaking trading the weekly time frame, right? If you're trading those lower time frames, you're likely getting in and out of trades. So based on those variables, do your targets, your bid opportunities, your invalidations actually change, right? So now we're on the weekly time frame. Now we have a trend trader setup right here, right? It's giving us the target, it's giving us the next buy opportunity as a trend trader, right? And it's giving you your next invalidation as well. And I'm especially like where the next buy opportunity is coming in at $59,313. Okay, $59,313. And check this out for Confluence. So I put on the Mango Dynamic there. Dynamic Cloud comes in where? In that range, right? Dynamic Cloud right now coming in at 57,000. You can go ahead and draw out an entire bid zone for yourself now suddenly right there. Alright, so we actually start breaking down from here, especially considering that historically the Bitcoin halving, getting into the Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin has often had a red month. Just looking at that variable and that historic fractal, I'm going to call it a fractal. Of course, right now we'll be looking for more price action. The price action is not telling us that anything is bearish right now. Just note that. All right, so far the price action, once again, daily time frame. I mean, guys, let me just switch everything else off. Mango Dynamic. Okay, just look at the Lifeline. Bias right now is bullish. Okay, bias is bullish. In fact, this is still bullish relatively, right? At the very least, on those lower time frames, we need to lose this wick low right here. Right, which also lines up with your second buy opportunity right there. Right, so for now, we're still holding. Right, if we start breaking down from here on, I'm going to be looking at this green box chart trade as the next bid opportunity for Bitcoin. Keeping this very, very simple. Use your objective indicators to your advantage because, guys, if it goes awry, you have a perimeter setting for yourself. In addition to that, you get to just blame the indicator at that point, but use your objective indicators on times like this. All right. And get greedy. Right now I'm noticing market sentiment is a bit down. Every time I notice market sentiment is a bit down, irrespective if I'm looking at Bitcoin, I'm looking at the altcoins, this is the time that tells me that, hey, I can get greedy. When people are spooked out often and prices dump, that fear often drives them to sell more. Right? So in those instances, you can capture some amazing, amazing bids. Oh man, some of you guys are trying the coupon. The coupon. Sean, are you in here? Sean is likely fixing it right now. I just had to create everything. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Sean. I'll change that. Can you change that in the description or can I do that from here? But yeah, try that in right now. Let me try and do it from here. Ergs. What is it, Sean, again? Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I changed it quickly. Okay, cool, it's on, it's on. Go, check it out. Check it out. You can just copy paste. This is a good time for errors because I'm live right now, so you can just be like, Crush, it's not working. Can you guys see my screen, by the way? Yeah, right? Okay. Alright, cool. So now, going back to the poll, is this the end? 28% of you say yes. 72% of you say no. I don't think this is the end. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is right now, and prices come down to either this entire zone right here. I'm buying. I have bids already set though. I'm a buyer there. Hey, thank you. Thank you, DZX. DZX 101. All of your love and your words of encouragement, you have no idea, guys, just how far they go for me. Like, you guys really make my day. Oftentimes I might not show my excitement because I don't want to look too crazy on live, but it really makes my day. More than you know. Today was a very tiring day. In fact, the last 2 days was very tiring. I often find an escape in the charts. I've been playing around with the indicator, which has given me more of an escape. But yeah, this is my happy space. I really enjoy this stuff. So I'm really glad that you guys enjoy the analysis as well. But now let's talk about Bitcoin. Guys, I want to hear more questions on Bitcoin. What are your thoughts on Bitcoin right here? This symmetrical triangle. Let's end this poll. I want to hear your thoughts on this symmetrical triangle. Do we actually break down from here, getting into the Bitcoin halving? Right, I'm going to end this poll. I'm going to start a new one. Start a poll. does this, no, will this symmetrical triangle break down? No. That's too leading, eh? Sean, every time I ask Sean a question, he's like, Krisha, that's too leading. It's too leading. You can't do that. Okay, let me try that again. I type like a grandma. Start poll. And getting back to the Lifeline, guys, the Lifeline indicator, I want you to use it objectively. It is here to keep you guys objective. It's giving you buy opportunities. But what happens when you have a thesis on a trade and that does not play out? What happens then? Well, you have been invalidated on that trade. What this really does for you now, it helps you set in a perimeter for yourself, a boundary for yourself as far as your trade setups are concerned. Right? You know now, there's no reason to make excuses for yourself. It's not gonna let you make an excuse. Right? You're gonna have to get into the code for it to freaking give you the excuse that you need. You can't do that. But now it's like plain and freaking clear. All right, so use these indicators. We're coming up with some really, really powerful ones. This is a work by Mock. He's been freaking fantastic. If you guys, he's in the chat right now. He's also in the Discord chat, super active. He's giving you guys a lot of alpha, even on the FVG plays. This is it right here. Okay, now everything is automated. I'm trying to follow this one, Jordy. Mortgage on the line. Wow, never put that much at risk. What are you guys talking about? But I'm focusing on this comment by Jordy. He's like, especially when you're relying on other people giving you prices. You know, I did that first cycle. I got effing wrecked. I got so wrecked. Guys, do not rely on anyone because people are they're gonna tell you where to buy. Okay, everyone's gonna tell you where to freaking buy. Everyone wants to dump their freaking bags on you. I don't care how good you think those people are. All right, don't even trust me, okay? Don't trust anyone out there. I want you guys to start learning how to trust yourselves. The only way you can do that is if you trust in your process, in your TA. Have you back tested the TA that you have learned? Because even when it comes to, you know, getting into the seed program, getting into the sprouts program, getting the dynamic indicator, getting the mango lifeline indicator, it's not just about that. It's about, have you done enough, have you back tested these things to then build confidence in it? Because ultimately even trading, executing on your plans has to come with confidence. Do you have confidence in your systems? If the answer to that is no, chances are you're not gonna freaking execute on that. All right, so build confidence in the systems, build confidence in the TA knowledge and the TA foundations that you're building from these programs, from these indicators, okay, and then execute on it. Do not rely on calls. Everyone is gonna tell you when to buy. No one is gonna tell you when to sell. And even the good guys out there who are likely gonna tell you when to sell, how can you rely on them to be on their freaking computers and to be available for you all the time? Sometimes it's just not gonna happen, right? And crypto is volatile. It's volatile. Just look at my freaking sidebar right now. Everything is red, right? Some dumps have been a good 30-40% to the downside. Right? Have you been sitting through it? What if I told you that in the bear market it just gets freaking worse? And it can get worse. All right, so start relying on your foundational knowledge. If you don't have it right now, Bitcoin is still freaking consolidating. Your altcoins are in a downtrend. This is when the market is giving you time to actually sharpen up on those skills. So use it. Use it. YouTube is far too bullish on the halving. Yeah, and like I said, historically, guys, monthly has been our gauge, right? If I just knock everything else out, monthly, guys, we used off, okay, 100% of the time, 100% hit rate, we've had a red monthly candle getting into the halving. And we have not had a red monthly in the longest freaking time. But now the main question is, where can prices actually come down to, right? So that's what I'm looking at. As many of you guys know, I have my bids already, green zone right here. I'm using the Lifeline, I'm using the dynamic, I've zoned it out right there. This is my bid zone. Simple sauce. Yeah, Sean's play on the ETF news was freaking on point. He says, to me, the ETF news was the having to play, because everyone was so loud during the ETF that we can combine the two events. And what, I hate this heart that just randomly put in. We can combine the two events as one event. Everyone talked about ETF plus halving at the same time. He called out one. So the ETF news turned out to be a buy the news event, not a sell the news event. Because what's the saying? It's buy the rumor, sell the news. This one was buy the rumor, buy the news. Literally. And another thing that's happening, by the way, that I want to bring up to everyone's attention right now is this. What is this? What are we looking at right here? This is really interesting. I've been proved wrong. I am wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong about this. I was wrong. Okay? Okay. Bitcoin dominance has broken out of the 54 percentile mark. Bitcoin dominance is broken out of the 54 percentile mark after using it as overhead resistance since friggin' October of last year, just hitting up against 54, 54, 54, could not penetrate it for the life of it. And well, we're here. Bitcoin has arrived over the 54 percentile mark. So as far as the next levels for, geez Louise, my goodness, I don't. Next levels for Bitcoin dominance, guys, comes in at the 58 percentile mark. Now this could imply two things, okay? This could mean two things. Now it's not necessary like most other, like how I would explain any other trend to you guys. Even when it comes to your indices, when it comes to things like Bitcoin dominance, it's not necessary that it goes up in one straight line, okay? Price action does not freaking move like that, all right? It moves up in ebbs and flows, ebbs and flows. Let me just get another sort of arrow, ebbs and flows, okay? This is it. Now the thing about this is that if Bitcoin dominance, just say Bitcoin dominance rallies, okay? Let's just grab a random midway point between 54 and 58. Midway comes in at 56. Say Bitcoin dominance rallies to 56. All right. What does that mean? What are the implications for the market? For those of you who do not understand the implications, and it's okay. I want you guys to be very, very comfortable asking questions. Some things can get really convoluted in crypto because of how correlated things are. So if there are any questions that you might have with respect to Bitcoin dominance, with respect to the alt Bitcoin pairings, anything like that, just ask away. All right, there is no stupid question here at Mango. Nothing. We are our primary focus is on education, educating you, and also growing together as a community, because a lot of people now have sort of you know, they've grown so much as far as their foundational knowledge is concerned. They also now teaching me, so I'm really appreciative. But now this is one thing that people seem to get confused with. If Bitcoin dominance actually starts rallying from here, that could mean one of two things. Okay, say the markets are dumping. Okay, can Bitcoin dominance still rally on a market dump? Right, if the markets are dumping, can Bitcoin dominance still rally on a market dump? Yes, it can. What does that mean for the market at that point? Well, if the market is dumping and Bitcoin dominance is rallying, okay, it means that Bitcoin is dumping less than the altcoins. All right, Bitcoin is on average dumping less than many of the altcoins right out there that are actually forming the Bitcoin dominance. All right, so as far as your equity is concerned, your equity is better off left in Bitcoin than it is in the altcoins. All right, but now let's do the inverse. Say Bitcoin dominance is rallying and the markets are rallying. Markets are in an uptrend. What does this mean? This means that Bitcoin is rallying harder than the altcoins. All right, so this could be one of two scenarios. Now, if we're anticipating a red month and Bitcoin dominance is rallying, we could see the altcoins crash harder than Bitcoin on this next upcoming dump. If, of course, we don't have the price action to support a Bitcoin dump just yet. Once we start seeing things unfold on Bitcoin's chart, then we can be a lot more confident on, hey, Bitcoin wants to come down even further. But for now, we don't have that. I don't think we do. All right, still we're holding the red box territory at 68.9K, and that is something to be, well, to heed to as well. And if I take you guys on over to the Mango dashboard, you'll find this on the mangoway.com/dashboard. Check out Fear and Greed Index, app.mangoresearch.co. You'll find this on app.mangoresearch.co, not the mangoway.com/dashboard, although that should also work. But yeah, Fear and Greed Index at extreme fear. Bitcoin USDT, guys. 4-hour flipped short just now. Volatility 15. Oh my goodness, guys, are you seeing this? Sean, are you seeing this? Mock, are you seeing this? Guys, are you seeing this? 4-hour short, flipped just now, volatility super compressed. We also have potential bearish divergence, telling me that if the bears want to take over on the 4-hour time frame, they can in a big way. And the thing about trends is that your trends are often they're going to start from your lower time frames, and then they're going to cascade on over to your higher time frames. So if we start seeing this dump actually get aggravated on the 4-hour time frame, we could then see the spill on over effects to the 12-hour time frame, to the daily time frame, so on and so forth. Okay. And if we do that, if this short spills on over to the 12-hour time frame, I want you guys to then look at the picture. Okay, if 12-hour, get your freaking alert set on the 12-hour, please. Okay, please don't dilly-dally on this. 12-hour time frame, get that alert set in. The 12-hour has been our barometer in keeping us on the right side of the trend. Because why? Now in this case, it's going to be imperative. Here's why. If this short signal cascades on over to the 12-hour time frame, what's the volatility at? 23, guys, super healthy. All right, we'll have a short signal on the 12-hour. We'll have super healthy volatility, telling me that the bears have a lot more freaking juice left in them to take this baby down even further. All right, don't mess around with that. Like, I never mess around with Bitcoin's 12-hour time frame. I just don't. All right, if the trend is long, it's long. If it's short, it's short. I'm not fighting it. 12-hour flips short this time. Not only does it have a short signal, it also has healthy volatility, right? The bears could very well start taking over from there. So just eyes on that. Yeah, Ajesh is coming with eyes. No, that is the most appropriate emoji right now. And also, guys, daily is also bearish divergence. 2-day is bullish divergence, but yeah, let's see. I want to see this. This is today and tomorrow is going to be interesting. Sean, you were talking about the impulsive move, right? What if we actually get the impulsive move to the downside? Who's thinking about that? And we all know how Bitcoin freaking does this shit. Like, it closes over critical regions of support and then pop, just goes down like a freaking sinking ship. Worse. Help me, what happened? Killer siphon. But yeah, this is Bitcoin for you. Right now, like I said, bulls are still in control. However, they start losing grip on 12-hour turning short. Look for this to go off, because then they have a good recipe to take this down further. Red Liger also's got the eyes. Really, no, seriously. And this is where I'm telling you guys, fall back on over to your objective indicators. It's not only going to help you understand who's in control, bulls or bears, it's going to also, like, you guys have like an entire arsenal of the most amazing tools you can possibly have. You should be staying on the right side of this market right now. I don't care. I don't care. And you should not be getting too, you should not be jumping into trades willy-nilly, right? The dashboard has the volatility. Now you can actually pair the volatility index with also the Lifeline bids, right? The Mango Lifeline bids. right? If you're seeing these high frothy volatility numbers and you're also on a bid zone, right, a potential bid zone, or you're close to it, you know, or rather, no, if you see high frothy volatility numbers, right, you know that, hey, you can start waiting on the good buy opportunity. But where's the buy opportunity going to be coming in at? Well, turn on your Lifeline indicator and it's going to give you the exact buy opportunity you need to be looking at. Right now, Bitcoin's volatility, however, on those lower time frames, 15, 23, it's healthy. Mr. High Life says, I think it will go down, then up, then down, and then maybe down some and then up some. Okay, okay. Everyone wants certainty, eh? But yeah, Bitcoin's volatility profile, get the alert in on the 12-hour time frame. 12-hour turn short, we know to look for further downside. The bears are taking over in that regard. I'm more curious on Bitcoin dominance. Can Bitcoin dominance actually get up to 58%? The implications of that would be pretty significant. Exactly as predicted. Yeah, sitting on a magic ball. Super late to the stream. How are we all? Well, Bitcoin lower time frame, mid time frame, still bulls are in control. We're gonna have to wait for confirmation and also look towards well, Mango Lifeline is also live. Watch how. Oh yes, and 4-hour has flipped short. Oh my god, Killer's iPhone, he says, stop selling guys, just hodl. If we all agree to hodl, price will go up. That is the current sentiment on many of the altcoin groups that I'm seeing right now. They're all seeing like this crazy freaking spill and people are panicking. And yeah, the dialogue is very, very interesting to watch. Now, while I do believe that we're still in the bull market and any pullback opportunity is going to be a buy the dip opportunity, I say get greedy on the bids because sentiment is getting low. If you get greedy on the bids, you'll be able to score some amazing bids on, get greedy on the bids on your higher time frames. Let's put it that way. Get greedy on the bids on the higher time frames. Bull market is still very much intact until we start losing weekly levels. Right, a key level that I'm going to be looking towards is monthly 10 SMA, which we are very, very far off from. Right, so let's go ahead, put on the ribbon. Monthly 10, 44.1K. And we are living far above that. That is one of our cyclical indicators right here. So something to note. And also, I know I'm making this a Bitcoin focus. We'll go over the altcoins in a tad bit, promise. But I just want to show you something really cool that I found. And I brought it up to Sean's attention. I want you guys to tell me what you think. Maybe in the Discord chat too. That would be awesome. But let's go on over to BLX. Okay, I noticed something. Okay, these are all of Bitcoin cycles. I think I took it from... let's do the backtest together. Okay, it was a very cursory sort of backtest that I did. But I essentially looked at the length of time between a bear market low, right? And the next halving, right? Actually, let's get on over to my halving chart. Do I have it on here? I do. Sorry, give me a second. I'm looking for my charts. Where's my chart? Okay, there it is. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at it from the bear market low to the Bitcoin halving. Okay, now let's take this one right here. Okay, so this was bear market low, which came in on Jan 2015 to the Bitcoin halving. That was a good, what, 18 bars. All right, so 18 months until the Bitcoin halving. All right, was price up at its previous all-time high? No, it wasn't. All right, 18 months. Now the next bear market low came in on December 2018 to the Bitcoin halving. That was 17 bars. Was priced at its previous all-time high. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Okay, so this was 18 months, this was 17 months. How about this cycle? What do you guys think? And I'm looking at the lowest point, okay? No discrimination there. Lowest point to Bitcoin halving. How many months? 17 months. However, this time around, Bitcoin is at all-time high. I have my price set on some pretty insane numbers. Every time I say it out loud, I gotta pinch myself. I know some of you seedlings are excited. I did present the entire system to you, but I'm saying watch out for the level $78,000. I say we start breaking $78,000 to the upside. That's when the party begins in earnest. I believe things get volatile from there, and yeah, it's gonna get volatile from there. 78K is that main target I'm gonna be looking for price to actually start taking out. But yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool, right? This is the first time ever from the bottom to the Bitcoin halving that Bitcoin has actually broken all-time highs. And what I really like is the length of time that has still stayed pretty much constant, right? 17 to 18 months has been the sweet spot for Bitcoin. So, and this should give you pause. For those of you in the seed program, the system that I actually presented in terms, and even, especially the targets that I presented, I know that a lot of you are just like, whoa, are we really looking at these targets? Well, now with this picture, is it that far-fetched? Now, this is not to say that go, now Killer Siphon is like, I'm gonna start opening longs. No, don't do that. I'm saying use your TA, okay? This is still gonna, this might very well end up being a red month. Use your TA on the lower time frames to see if you can get a good pullback opportunity. In my opinion, I think any good pullback opportunity is gonna be a buy the dip opportunity. I for one, I'm gonna be looking towards the weekly levels to give me those good pullbacks. If I can score a bid on the weekly level, think about how easy it's gonna get to manage those bids. It's gonna be super duper easy. Okay, so get greedy on the bids, especially if you're seeing sentiment is a bit low, it's getting low. All right, if you're seeing fear, try and take advantage of the fear. Right? Use the fear to your advantage in terms of positioning. Understand that, okay, people are fearful, we might sell more than we should, the market's gonna get inefficient here. That could be your, that is something that you could capitalize on. Jordy Goon is like, say your target, Krishna, say it. I don't want to jinx it, Jordy. I just don't want to jinx it. It's a big number, though, eh? It's a big number. I'm excited for it, man. You can see the smile on my face. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. I don't think I can. I don't. If price actually ends up getting there, it's a pretty reasonable system. If price ends up getting there, I don't think I'm going to believe my eyes. Okay, let's get into some altcoins now. I thought this was a really cool observation, the fact that we've stayed relatively constant as far as the length of the cycle is concerned, from bottom to the halving. So, and also it's a relatively much more bullish picture than the previous cycle. Okay, that's the thing. Now, people, I don't want you, okay, when you're taking this analysis, there are a few things. It's one thing if you're trading spot, but if you're trading leverage, you need to know if you have enough margin to support volatile moves. If you don't have enough margin to support any volatile move, okay, that could kick you out, you're over-positioned. Your position size is too big. So yeah, make sure you're risk managing if you're saying diamond hands. Like I said, I'm always going to put my money where my mouth is, and I'm looking to be a buyer here. But yeah, please risk management first, always. Uncle Wizard says, my price target for Bitcoin is 1.618 fib, which is at around the $160,000 mark. Yeah. Mine's... That's a nice target. And yeah, I think it's a very, very... So there's... Is it possible? Is it plausible? Is it probable? I think that's a high probability target, and I think that's a very, very reasonable target, Uncle Wizard. Hey, Frank the Tank, go ahead and watch the Mango Clubhouse videos, eh? Since you recently joined in, now you have access to those videos. Go ahead and watch that. Go ahead and watch those videos because there's some insane alpha that was dropped as far as the cycle analysis is concerned. So make sure you're keeping track of those and join the next Seed Clubhouse, of course. Okay, what's next in terms of how's Sol looking on the Lifeline? Let's go ahead and look at Sol, USDT. Ugh. Before I can put on any line, I need to get rid of my current lines. Jeez Louise. Okay, we got two ranges, we got a mid. What I'll do is object tree. You can see that I've already cleared out a bunch of objects I don't need. Okay. Sorry, looking at some of my trades. Beautiful. beautiful, guys. Okay, so now check this out. This is one more sort of variation of the Mango Lifeline, right? Because like I said, it's gonna plot out biases for you, right? It's gonna give you a bullish bias, it's gonna give you a bearish bias. You're able to spot it out based on if the candles actually change color. Now the way I have set it up is that, hey, if it's bullish, color the candle's green. If it's bearish, color the candle's red. As simple as that, okay? Now the bearish bias over here, now notice how all these candles right here, they're all red, telling me that, hey, the market at this juncture is bearish. I'm not fighting that. That's not something I have control over, right? And no, you don't have control over these things, even on a general standpoint. The market is always right. Leave your biases aside, understand what the market is telling you, all right? You're always better off siding with the market. That's where the most money is going to be made. Now the bias over here is bearish, okay? In addition to that, what happens now to your opportunity levels, right? Your bid opportunities. If things are bearish, right? If an asset is bearish, what are you looking to do as a trader? Well, you're looking to sell, right? Either get out of a long position that you're currently holding, right? Or if you're looking to short sell, now you suddenly have a good bid opportunity. And once again, you have two bid opportunities on any trade, all right, as well as an invalidation point. Notice how well this keeps you so close to your inval as well, right? Just based on the current variables of Solana. Volatility variables of Solana. So notice how your invalidation is right here. Close greater than 193 is your invalidation. It gives you two sell opportunities. And notice we came up here, wicked off, okay, did not close a candle over the sell, all right? It gave you a great freaking call right there, right? If you sold right here, respected, and off, down, down, down. We're about to actually get to target one. Also, you get these downside targets as well. First target at 162, almost there, like playing literally to the T. From the bid, the first bid, all the way to target one. Okay, that's gonna be a good 10% swing to the downside. But guess what? You got to capitalize on that. Even say if you're not short selling, what does this help you with if you are swing trading Solana? It helps you capture profits at the right time, right? So yeah, check. I mean, it's amazing. All right, so we have target 1 at 162, target 2 at 136 mock. This is also a critical weekly zone at 136. We fall, I'm saying gun for those weekly levels, right? So 136 is also confluence with a weekly zone as well. Then target 3 comes in only at 105. But I, for one, I'm going to be looking towards, yeah, that weekly zone at 106 if we start breaking. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Got up to target 1 on the weekly time frame, got rejected at target 1, not a single close, literally a wick off 210. All right, it told you that, hey, failed to close over. We're coming down. This is your first buy opportunity. right? We start closing underneath this. So oftentimes you can actually even use it as your inval, right? You're much closer to your trade on that in that regard, right? If we start breaking the 162 level, even on the weekly time frame, you know that, hey, you've been invalidated on your trade. You can now get on your trade and position lower. But yeah, Solana here looks like it's breaking down. What do you think, Mock? Target, I think target 1 gets broken. But yeah, target 1, 162. And then, I mean, 136, that's going to be a sweet freaking trade, eh? Like, even from, if anyone caught the sell-op, right? Caught that trade to the downside, your second target, that's a good 24% on the swing alone. That's insane. And I believe this is an M-like formation, yeah. Let's see where the M takes us. Plotted on the break. 136. Boom! Target 2! Let's go. 4-hour sol. Oh shit, look at that. Look at how close it keeps you. This is amazing. Yeah, so irrespective of what kind of trader you are, trend trader, swing trader, scalp trader, gives you the sell ops when you need it, right? Breaks down, you get 2 sell opportunities, and look at this, Solana seeing continuation, getting down to, once again, confluence on target 1 at 162, target 2 on the 4-hour comes in at 159. This looks fantastic. Bearish bias. Lean into the bias. Lean into the bias. This is amazing. It's very powerful. I like this 162. That's gonna be a critical region, eh? 162 breaking on Sol. Like, look at the confluence. So it's a target on the 4-hour, target on the daily. This is a critical target right here, 162, and this is also the wick low right here. We start breaking that, we're coming down further. Measured move of the M-like formation comes in at 136. Confluence, confluence, confluence. I think Solana is a beautiful chart to be trading. He's like, no more daily videos from Sean Kershaw after the Lifeline. Really though, you're not gonna need us. Just take, the trades are right here, your invalidations are right here as well. You break, you know you're wrong, okay? If the range is too, like, volatile, you know that, hey, if you're say you actually managed to catch the bid, but it's broken the bid opportunity to the downside, or in this case to the upside because it's short, and say that range is really vast, you know that, hey, you can look for another better bid opportunity. Perhaps close out this position and look for the next amazing bid opportunity, right? Man, this looks ugly. Yo, on the freaking daily time frame, this is nasty. And not if you're a short seller, it's not nasty for you. You guys are well in profits. How about ADA? Let's do that. Cardano. Oof. Cardano 2, guys. Dude, we're breaking target 1, guys. Target 2 next stop for Cardano. This is the daily time frame. Sell opportunity at 62 cents. Right, we didn't even freaking get past that to the next bid opportunity. But yeah, sell at 62. All right, we have a bearish bias here. All your candles are freaking red. All right, sell at 62, and we're seeing continuation to the downside. We've met target 1. What's this move? From sell opportunity to target 1, that's a good 9%. This looks weak. We've swept these wick lows right here as well. Likely coming all the way down to 53 cents for Sol. Let's go ahead and see what the dashboard is telling us. But man, that freaking Lifeline is on point right there. ADA USDT. Okay, whoa. Oh, shit. Weekly still long. Okay, so yeah. I like how I'm just starting with, okay guys, weekly still long, so you're good. You're good to go. Okay, now weekly still long. Okay, returns, you're still up a good 46% on the weekly time frame, on the weekly long. And this is even after the pullback. Okay, however, 4 hour to 4 day is short. We're seeing follow through across the board from the bears. Additionally, check out the vol, guys. This is healthy. The bears are actually completely in control here. They are taking this down further. Look for further downside targets on Cardano, right? If you want to start seeing a reversal, once again, dashboard, get in those alerts set in right here. We start seeing the 4 hour and the 12 hour start flipping long. That's going to be your first signal. Okay. And also you want to see volatility. If it still remains short and volatility starts getting frothy, those high red numbers, you know that, hey, the bears are likely getting exhausted there, right? But yeah, this is a complete bearish picture on your lower to mid time frames. ADA USDT. Woof. What's going on? I think I had like an entire... No, it's not the right chart. Okay, this is it actually. Oh no, I'm just gonna keep that. I have my drawings from the daily video for you. Okay, there's a few things happening here, and I want you to heed to them. First, let me go ahead and see the Lifeline targets. Yeah, second target here at 53 cents. Do you mind? Is it okay, guys, if my chart gets a tad bit messy? I'm sorry. I'm still in this trade, so I need to also follow it along with you guys. Am I fearful? No. No. Not yet. Do I believe in the bull market? Yes, I do. Okay, so this is what I was expecting, right? We were anyways expecting Cardano to come all the way down to the bottom of the range, which is also lining up with the bid opportunity on the weekly time frame. Something to note. Bottom of the range. And why bottom of the range? There are a few things happening in there. So now, first of all, notice bottom of the range is also Lifeline bid opportunity at 51 cents. Okay, you can see this right here. This is on the weekly time frame, by the way, weekly time frame. Now, in addition to this, all right, if I go ahead and put on my dynamic indicator, we're seeing weekly dynamic as well. Weekly dynamic, guys, on Cardano has usually helped us stay on the right side of Cardano's trend. If it's bullish, it's going to keep us on the right side of the bulls. If it's bearish, it's going to keep us on the right side of the bears. But what we want to see here on the weekly close now, it is Friday, happy Friday, is we want to see this next week actually defend the weekly dynamic, right? If not defend, I don't want it to break this current range. Basically from the dynamic indicator, all right, which comes in at around 57 cents going all the way down to 51 cents. Because it's not only the buy opportunity that lines up with 51 cents. If I now go ahead and turn my Ichimoku, my Tenkin and my Kijun on the Ichimoku, notice where the Kijun actually steps in at. 51 cents. This is the range I want to see Cardano to hold. Because if we actually start breaking that to the downside, yeah, that's when things get a bit iffy. But this is my zone then, right? What I'm looking for is a dip into this, and I want to start seeing support on the bottom of this range right here. Tom, yeah, Tom is like, ADA is such a good project, but always has such depressing price movement. LMAO. Okay, here's the observation I made on ADA. It's often the first one to move in the cycle. Like, it's often, I find that it's often the first one to run. Now, this run, I'll say it, it's been a bit subdued compared to the last cycle. The run that I had in the last cycle. That being said, I feel like this is going to shake out a lot of weak hands. This move is about to shake out a lot of weak hands. I'm already seeing like a lot of negative comments on Cardano, and I think that this move is going to be the last straw that breaks their back. So yeah, I want you guys to be a bit more preemptive even about your positioning, and I want you to start trusting. And this is why I keep telling you guys, just get those foundational principles of, you know, technical analysis packed down, right? If you just want something even beginner, check out the Sprouts program. Like, I go over, I approach it with a cycle first analysis. You'll find it on the mangoway.com/sprouts. I think there's a link in the description below. You can go ahead and see what everyone's had to say so far. But I go with that structure first because I wish someone just told me about that. I would have so much more confidence even on market dips, right? I'm sitting here freaking chilling with you guys when the markets are dumping. Why? Because I'm good with the positions that I have right now. And am I buying dips? Frig yeah. All right, am I confident in it? Yeah, right? I'm confident in the dips. I'm confident in the cycle. More importantly, I'm confident in my risk management. Because I'm confident on these aspects, I'm able to freaking sit here just calm with you guys. All right, so get that. Market is giving you an opportunity to do just that right now. All right, so yeah, this is the current zone that I'm looking at for ADA. Bottom of the zone comes in at 51 cents. We start breaking 51 cents, yeah, that's when I'll start looking towards 45 cents. But I'll say this, losing 45 is not going to be a good look. Why is it not going to be a good look? It loses structure completely. Check out this wick low right here. Wick low comes in at 45 cents. We start losing that wick low, okay? Let me get rid of the dynamic, the Ichimoku, switch on just my lines. Okay, that's freaking ugly, Krisha. Okay, there we go. We start losing this wick low, we're breaking structure entirely. That is not a good picture. All right, so 45 cents, I want to see this actually maintain as support. Yeah, let's go and see it. Let's see what Bitcoin dominance is. Bitcoin dominance is going up. Now this is the recipe, guys. Okay, markets can be dumping, but Bitcoin dominance is going up. What is this telling us? The altcoins are dumping harder than Bitcoin right now. That's what this is telling us. Okay. Oh man, freaking Mock. Check out Mock's Lifeline, guys. Told you when to sell. You're in profits right now, getting down to target 2, 53 cents. Notice how even the last target right here, target 3, comes in at 47 cents. Yes, of course, Bumblebee. Ian. That's Ian. He finally made it. And GMT. Weekly still long. Okay, however, it's only up 5%. It's losing the gains fast. That said, this can come down further. Okay, shorts across the board. However, check out your 4-hour short. It's seeing follow through. Yes, volatility at 19. The bears have a lot more steam left in them, but while they have a lot more steam left on the 4-hour time frame, volatility at 64, 69, 59. It's red, okay, so I'll say this. It has further downside to go, okay? However, we're likely close to support. Not on support, so you can gun for lower bids, but that lower bid is going to be when the volatility starts flashing those high red numbers, and that's when you know that, hey, the bears might very well be getting exhausted there. Okay, so let's... GMT, right? Clearly not trading it. Of course I have lines on it though. There we go. This is what I mean. See that? So we're getting into support, guys. Get greedy on your bids. Get greedy on the bids. Okay, what's the bid? I'm saying gun for... This is fallen. What's Bitcoin doing? Let's go get on Bitcoin. But yeah, bottom of the zone. Gun for the bottom. If it starts breaking the bottom, you are invalidated. I don't care. You're freaking invalidated. Okay. At that point, get out, gun for lower. What's the next lower bid that you can look towards? 19 cents. This is an M. Panic at the Disco. Let's go ahead and check out Bitcoin. Oof, Bitcoin breaking down, guys. Lifeline indicator. Getting down to 66.4K next stop. You know what we're looking at, guys. Breaking 66.4K. Okay, for me, like I said, that's going to be my inval. I know that, hey, 66.4K is critical. Right at that point, this is heading towards invalidation levels. right? 62.3K right there. I'm looking for this entire, not a line, a zone. Zone it, zone it. Do I still think, okay. Do I still think it's a bull market? Yes. Yes. I'm not changing my tune on that. I'm not changing my tune on this. Until otherwise, I'm not changing my tune. Until I am proven wrong on the macro timeframes, weekly, monthly, I'm not changing my tune on my bull market thesis. This is still a bull market. If I start seeing aggressive dips to the downside, getting into weekly levels on Bitcoin and the altcoins I'm looking at to build my portfolio on, I am going to be looking to add, right? If not add, there are some really amazing projects I've found. I'm going to be looking to build those positions, right? For those of you in the Mango Seed program, Frank, if you're still here, there's one that I did on the next altcoin season, right? This is following that thesis so far. These pullbacks that you're seeing right now is following that thesis so far. Okay, so yeah, for those of you Seed program, if you're even new to the program, you did not catch that one, go and watch it. I promise you, there's a lot of alpha in there. Okay, PEPE, yes, let's do PEPE. I like how Sean calls it PEPE. It always makes me laugh. Like, I'm always like snickering behind my computer. Okay, short on the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, the bears have a lot of juice here, man. They got a lot of juice here. This was short, however, flip neutral. Okay. I'll say this. If 12-hour PEPE starts flipping short here as well, I'm saying the bears are in control. We're coming down further. Right now, they look like they have steam, okay? Because like I said, remember, your trends start from your lower time frames and then cascade on over to your higher time frames, right? If we're seeing the 4-hour short and volatility screaming 21, I'm saying bears have a lot more juice left in them to expand volatility. In what direction? Fall back on over to the trend. The trend is saying short. I'm saying, hey, that move comes to the downside. Right, your trend starts from your lower time frame, cascades on over to your higher time frame. At that point, if that happens, this short then freaking translates on over to the 12-hour time frame as well. Okay, so now with this picture, let's go ahead and see what PEPE is doing on the chart. There we go. I believe we've broken an M. No, not an M. Here, let me just move it out, down. Your invalidations are extremely important. Please, guys, please, 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 please don't miss your invalidations. I don't care. This is what I mean, you know, you're going to find a lot of analysts out there that's going to give you, you know, good levels, and they might not have any malice in them or want to mislead you, but variables can change on the chart exceptionally fast. You need to have your invalidations at play at all times. If price is not moving in a certain direction that you had initially anticipated and built your position off of, okay, you're wrong on the trade. Call a spade, get out. Because if you think, no, it's too bad for me to get out right here, I gotta wait on a bounce, yeah, okay, fine, wait on a bounce as long as it's reasonable, but believe me when I say things can get worse. Okay, right now this measured move, this was a descending triangle breakdown. The measured move takes PEPE all the way down to 392. See this? This is freaking squashed every target right there. Yeah, breakdown right here. Another lesson I learned recently, if you're trading shitcoins, please note the volume that you're trading with. If you're putting in a lot of money into the shitcoins, okay guys, you need to sell when the market allows you to sell and not when you want to sell. Because chances are, if you start selling when price is falling, so is everyone else. In those instances, what happens is that if everyone is selling, suddenly the liquidity that you need to get out of your position is no longer on the books. That liquidity is not there. It's not available. Okay, in order to actually sell, you're gonna have to drive price down on yourself significantly. You are the red candle. You are the whale. All right, so if you have identified that you're sitting in an asset where you might very well end up being the whale, you need to take note of that and understand that dynamic for your portfolio. right? You sell when the market allows you to sell in that instance if you have identified that you hold too much. Because when this happens to the market, everyone is taking liquidity from the books. It's not just you. Yeah, I agree. This is about to flip bearish, and watch the invalidation actually come in right here, mock. Not the invalidation, but the next bid opportunity. I'll do one more altcoin and then we'll wrap it up so I can go and eat. ICP reach 48 dynamic. Yeah, let's do ICP. ICP USDT longs 40 weekly. This is, first of all, this is what you want to see, okay, as far as your bullish trends are concerned. You want to see longs right here. And notice ICP, guys, even after the dump, you're still up a good 200 and minimum 227% on those higher time frame trends. Okay, so if you manage to catch the trade on the dashboard when this flip long, you're still up 227 even after the dip. 4 hour to the daily time frame, short trends on that. You're seeing follow through from the bears. Oh, okay, the bears still have juice left in them. Okay, on ICP, but not for too long. Check out 62, telling me that, okay, if this starts getting up to those 80, 90 numbers, I'm saying that the bears are going to start getting exhausted there. Something to watch out for. So what you want to see in that case is you want to start seeing reversal patterns on the chart, reversal formations on the chart. You want to see the trend right here, get those alerts set in 4 hour, 12 hours, start flipping long at the very least. All right, so if you're, in case you're out and the trend starts flipping, you know that, hey, the bulls are beginning to pick up steam. We're likely seeing a reversal right now on ICP, right? That's when you know that if you are someone looking to build on your current ICP position, you're looking to start a new position, that's when you know to, well, eyes on the charts. Start looking at the charts. It's at 4-day dynamic. This is a buy opportunity right here. Let's see if we can hold this. Yeah. Oh, nice. This is nice. Notice your target one hit, come down to your bids, right? 1471. Combining the Lifeline with the dynamic can get like exponentially powerful. So yeah, dynamic is still green on the 40 time frame, something to note. Oh. Weekly dynamic coming in at 1179. But yeah, I thought I had all, where did all my lines go for ICP? I've been dissecting this chart for the longest friggin' time. What the hell? Okay, anyways, let's just go ahead and redraw some of those things. Here's what might set ICP spiraling down. Okay, the safe zone for the ICP bulls is this zone right here. Okay, as soon as we start taking out this wick low right here, that's when things get volatile. That's when things get bearish. At that point, we're even looking at FVGs and stuff, like some pretty volatile FVGs that could send ICP all the way down to $5.69, but I'm not spreading that fear right now. When it comes to your TA, it's all about the probabilities of it, right? And you can only really gauge the probability of things based on the overarching where we are in the market cycle, things like, okay, where we are relative to our objective indicators right now. We know that, hey, dynamic is still green, price is still living over the dynamic. These are all key factors you need to first look towards to then assess the probability of prices actually falling down even further. Okay, don't just try and pull out narratives in your head out of nothing. Look towards your objective indicators to keep you on the right side of these things. Right now, ICP still has important regions of support. Right, I'm just giving you the last resort support, 1070. So there's still quite a bit of buffer. I'll say this, if ICP can actually start closing over on the weekly close, over $14.13, strong. That's a strong statement by the bulls. Okay, what I like about that is that's not just weekly support, that is also 4-day dynamic support right there. There we go, 4-day dynamic support. In addition to that, we also have the Lifeline indicator coming in right there as far as the bid opportunities. So there's a lot of confluence in that entire zone there for ICP. Right, scoring a bid there, I believe, is going to be very easy to manage. Try and score the bottom of the zone because you get to get greedy on the bids when the markets are dumping. And in case it does break, you know that, hey, you're invalidated on the trade very fast. Right, and oftentimes what happens is that if your bid is so good, I'll do something like this, all right? And you get to get out on the bounce with a minimal loss. Yeah, Mock is going to be coming out with some tutorial videos on the indicator. So yeah. Oh, brilliant. Check out the invalidation on the Lifeline as well, guys. What is the line up with? $10.56. There we go, on the money, on the money. All right, that is the invalidation point. As far as price action is concerned, as far as the Lifeline indicator is concerned, there's a lot of confluence right there. All right, so just heed to your objective indicators. It's going to keep you on the right side of not just your trades, but even as far as the market cycle is concerned. A lot of times people are going to see these dumps. They're going to get spooked out. Not only going to spook themselves out of one trade, that decision to get out of one trade then cascades on over to every trade, irrespective of how good of a bid price they got getting into that trade. A lot of times people will get into the market bottoms, but because of one move to the downside right here, they get out of those amazing buy opportunities that they managed to nail at the bottom of the bear market. All right, don't let one decision cascade on over to the others. Try and evaluate these charts independently. All right, then make decisions accordingly. Xbound says, is the Lifeline new? Never seen it before. This is the brainchild of Mock, the bot. Yes, it is new. All right, a lot of people have been asked. So we actually showcased it in the Mango Seed Clubhouse chat. Got a lot of amazing feedback. He's been posting some teasers as well on the Discord chat. A lot of you have been very interested. So we just released it, okay, literally today. The Mango Lifeline indicator you'll find on the mangoway.com/lifeline. But yeah, there is an early bird sale, like I said, guys. This is too good. All right, valid for only 48 hours. This is a double early bird sale because not only is the pricing currently at early bird, you also get to smack a discount code on it as well. Mango Life. I should change this. The real discount is what? Mango Life? Yeah, Mango Life. It's pinned on the chat section right there. Okay, use the coupon code when you are jumping into the indicator, but this coupon is only valid for the next 48 hours. So just a heads up on that. Back to Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin up to? Alrighty. Bitcoin at the buy opportunities. You guys know the invalidation, guys. I'm saying breaking 66K sends Bitcoin spiraling down further. Okay, are we still in a bull market even after that? Yeah. Are you buying, Krisha? Yes. Where are you buying, Krisha? You know my bids. This entire squiggly zone right here. 54.2K. I'm looking to hit anywhere between 57 going down to 54. Frank the Tank is like, I'm sold on the Lifeline. Is that bad to say? Absolutely not. I'm sold on it too. That's all I've been doing for the past week now. You guys are gonna have so much fun with this. Like, this works on every chart, every single chart, irrespective of what kind of trader you are. If you identify as a trend trader, you identify as a swing trader, right? You identify as a scalp trader, doesn't matter. It works on every time frame. Works on multiple coins, on crypto as well as TradFi. Check it out. Yes, you can, Waz. I should have mentioned that. I'm sorry. This literally, guys, I literally just put this up today. Like, it was very fast. Because of all of the feedback from yesterday's Clubhouse chat. He's like, can we use the coupon for getting the indicator with crypto? Yes, you can. I did. Yeah, there we go. Want to pay with crypto? So you can just email me, okay? But make sure you put in the subject line, though, because oftentimes you just get lost, right? So just say, I literally tell you what to type in the subject line, crypto payment for mango lifeline indicator. Just put that in, that way I know. Okay. And also, guys, just a quick heads up. Okay, yeah, or PM Sean on Discord. But please make sure you're getting the right person. Like, get into the sidebar, okay? And we're there as Keepers of the Grove, Crash Talk, and Sean Dexter. We will not reach out to you on our own. We don't do that, all right? Because we've noticed a lot of, a high sort of number of people come in and pose as us and message you guys. It was so funny. One person actually had my profile picture, my name and everything, and they were messaging me. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you blind? Hello? It was so funny. I'm like, the audacity. It was so funny. I'm like, you gotta be trolling at this point. This is not even a scam anymore. This is just a freaking outright troll. Yeah, but we're never gonna message you. Please, 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 please double check. If you ever have questions on that, just like even get into the main Discord chat and type there. Okay, if you have any concerns on that, I'd rather you do that than get freaking scammed by some random person posing as us. We will never PM you on our own. We don't do that. All right, we don't accept anyone's money to invest. We don't do any of that shit. All right, so please, if you have to sort of verify and you want to do that, you want to make sure you're doing that well, just do it even in the Grove chat, the main chat, okay? Everyone's on there. We are on there as well. Just tag us. Or many of the mods. Mock is on there, Ajash is on there. A lot of amazing people who guide you really well, okay? But stay safe. Please stay safe. Hey, Krish, it's me, Krish. Exactly, right? It was so funny. I'm like, are you have freaking nerve? Hello? He messages me with my name and my profile picture. I'm like, at least take another picture. I don't know. That was so bad. It was funny. It was bad. It was funny. It was amusing. I don't know. It was just like a mix of emotions. It was definitely a troll, though. Now you don't know, you know, because of AI and stuff, you just don't know if it's a person, if it's a bot. They just probably just, you know, set up bots and just randomly impersonate someone and be like, hit the list. Just hit the list. Oh, Ajash is like, what did they say? They were first thanking me. Thanking me for being a part of the community. Okay, they start with that. They're so real, it's crazy. They don't just start off with the scam. They start off with something very real, right, to make conversation. And then they start opening up the conversation, taking the different angles. But yeah, they first start off with that. Thank you for being a part of the community. I'm like, excuse me? So yeah, that's another thing, eh? They've gotten smart, guys. You gotta be smarter. It's a huge sort of plot that they have. They don't just start off by asking you for money directly. They'll first try and befriend you. Then they'll take you down a path of, hey, I have this group right here, this signal channel right here. Okay, yeah, we accept money, XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. And yeah, they're very calculated in their approach. It's like, how long did you talk to him? For a bit, actually, because I was really amused that he was using my name and my profile picture. I'm like, man, how often do you get to do that? Just talk to yourself. Or rather, someone impersonating you. I'm like, does he know? But yeah, that was quite the experience. But please be careful of any sort of scams out there. This is Bitcoin. Are we in a bull market? Yes, we are. Still in a bull market. Get greedy on the bids. This is your opportunity to get greedy on the freaking bids. Okay, when you have noticed there's fear, just get greedy on the bids. That's my one advice to you guys. But yeah, this is it for Bitcoin, guys. Are we all good? We're gonna wrap up now. Of course, if you have any questions, get into the Discord chat. You'll find it on the mangoway.com/discord. I'll be there. Sean's going to be there. All the mods are going to be there. Mock is going to be there. If you have any questions on the Lifeline indicator, okay, Mock is the best person to ask. Just go ahead and PM him. Also, you'll find there's an entire page, okay, of everything that you essentially can identify using the Mango Lifeline indicator. You'll find this on the mangoway.com/lifeline. Go ahead and check it out. Mock has been freaking amazing. He's actually done an entire video for you guys right here, basically showing you exactly how it works. Right? It's a very neat depiction, so go ahead and check this out as well. And yeah, please use the coupon code, because then okay, it's Mango, it's Lifeline. All right, not Mango Lifeline, it's just Lifeline. Mango Life, sorry. Use the coupon Mango Life. All right, but it's only valid for 48 hours. So yeah, that's just one note. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, please do hit the likes. It goes a very long way for the channel. And I will now see you in the next daily analysis. The next one is going to be on Cardano or ICP or one of those coins. Either Cardano, Sol, or ICP. If you have a vote, just leave it in the comment section below. Popular vote, of course, wins. Alrighty. And with this, trade safely. Trade stress-free. Trade the Mango way, trade the easy way. AJ asked why the sell-off, because it's what price does right now. Okay, just, it's fine. We're, like I said, still in bull market territory. Okay, buy opportunity for me at the very least coming in right here, $59,000 to $57,000. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great weekend, guys.